That's not gonna be right over that area.
Is that how I was getting stuck on you the last time
Yeah,
too?
just like that.
Just like that? Okay.
Getting jammed. It just gets jammed and it stops. And now what just happened?
The same thing that happened to you the last time. Trying to see. I was trying to move the frame back into the right spot,
Yeah.
but I don't think that worked.
And why is it, what does that mean when it makes that noise?
That means you have to put it in 100 degrees on the
Okay.
wheel.
On the wheel.
Yeah.
Because it did that too. And so you're rebooting it now?
Yeah, I think when it went on this center part, it like forced itself. So I was just rebooting it to see if it'll release the last time. Let me see.
Yep, that's exactly what you told me to do, to release it.
Yeah.
And I released it. But it shouldn't even get stuck like that, man. I mean, because of a needle break, you want to start the hat all over again. Otherwise, I'm throwing away. That's why I have all those extra hats there.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't start the same place where I left off. So I'm.
Yeah, I think on these it's just gonna be that thicker center part of the cap.
Huh?
I think the problem on this one is gonna just be this.
Okay, what about the
stitching.
other ones?
What
The,
other
the
ones?
ones with the non-thick centers.
Oh, we'll run one of those again. I just wanna.
See, man,
So that I can get over
that's the part I'm getting frustrated with. I run the thinner ones, it breaks. I run the thicker ones, it breaks. So, when a client want a hat, I can't say I can run thick or thin. And it ain't you, man. It's just the machine. It's getting stuck again. It's been happening to me. Why it does this and it won't even budge?
No, it's kind of strange that it's doing that.
I mean, that's why I kept all those hats back there just as samples. It break the same place. And I can see if I've been running the machine for 6-7 months, but that was the first hat I ran with the machine, and it ran flats, no problem. The hats. So I was thinking, and the lady that does my digitizer said, well, maybe the needle's hitting it's not going in the hole properly or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now, but it is.
Okay. But why does it get stuck like that? Is that part of the? What happened? Thread break?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what. There's a couple things that I'm testing out right now. Trying to figure out. got a bird's nest.
Bird's nest.
Yep.
I don't know what that is, but
That means
I'm
your
gonna find
thread got caught underneath.
how did that happen?
The tension might be a little off.
Okay. Okay. Now you see why it took me 2 days to do 15 hats. Okay? Living proof right here. And this is not the way, man. The machine is too new.
So this is what happened.
Bird's nest. Okay. What just, wow.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Tension issues. That's why I was pulling on the tension right now. Let's see. So basically, the reason why this,
So that bird's nest never happened to me.
the reason
so-
why the, actually it has happened to you.
What, the bird's nest?
Yeah.
When?
Because the reason why this was staying down was because when there's a bird's nest, the rotary hook underneath doesn't turn completely. So it causes a bird's nest. So that means that the rotary hook underneath is not moving freely. So sometimes
okay.
sometimes the thread will go.
That's why I get stuck?
Yeah, that's why it got stuck, because the rotary hook can't turn freely.
Okay, what is all that stuff in the middle, though?
That is thread.
Okay, so I never had thread like that.
You might have not had such a major one, but
Okay,
sometimes they do happen.
all right.
And that is tension
Okay.
underneath or on top as well. So when this
So
happens,
the only way you can clear that out is remove that piece?
if it's this thick, I recommend yes.
Yeah, see, I never took anything apart.
So even if you don't see it, there might be thread caught up down there, and that'll cause your rotary hook to not turn properly, and that's what caused. If you think about it, everything is connected. The
Yeah,
whole machine
Of course.
is
Yeah,
connected with
yeah.
gears and everything.
Yeah,
so,
it's timing.
yeah. So
If something is off,
see that?
see, that is, man.
And you just pull it out just like that. And that also causes needle breaks. Imagine all that thickness of thread. The thread's trying to go through that.
Yeah.
That's gonna break some needles as well.
That part never happened like that. Maybe it had a little version,
There's a
but
little.
I never had to clean it out. And
There's some red thread right there. So this bobbin thread. So a little too loose. A smaller screwdriver.
you know,
See the screw up here?
yep.
That's gonna be to lefty to loose, right to tight. And basically you want it to feel like a yo-yo. A lot of things you can do too is this has like a cardboard edge,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be removed. It could be torn out one side, and the wheel will move a lot freer.
Like I said, I never had a problem with the bobbin.
It's not that you had a problem with the bobbin, but the bobbin and the top tension are very important.
Okay. And when it runs smooth like that, the tension is good.
Yeah, if it's
You
running,
pull it.
if it's running
After you
smooth,
wrap it around twice, pull
Yeah.
it, it runs smooth. That's what you told me to do last time. And that's the first thing I checked when the needle broke the first time.
oh, underneath.
Yeah, to see if that was jammed.
Okay.
And I even took out old bobbins where it's barely used and put in new ones,
Yeah.
just to try everything. Just like you're doing right now. And no success, the same thing. Needle breaks right in the middle, or it get jammed, stuck down like it just did.
What size is that? That Henderson's chicken design?
I forgot. It's like 3 or 4 inches, something like that.
Like, what about height? Do you know?
I don't remember. But this is a 365-degree machine hat rotator, right?
Yeah, but also the height of the design is very important. It's got to be under 2.5 inches.
Okay. Where's that written? Is that on a line? I mean,
No.
there's a video on that?
No.
Okay. I mean, that font looks... You talking about the whole design or each font?
Just the height of the design in total.
Okay. Well, I got other designs we're gonna run for the hat. Because man, this right here, what it's going through right here, it took me, it's the same thing I went through. And I'm recording this just to prove it ain't operator's error.
Well, actually, it can't.
No, this is not operating error, man. Your technician is doing the same thing, so.
Well,
So,
still,
well, you know,
I'm not an operator.
well, you're not an operator, but mechanically, this thing is malfunctioning.
That's not
big time.
mechanically, it's running.
Is that, you call this running?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, we're gonna make sure it runs properly before you leave, otherwise we're gonna have problems, man. You can argue with me all you want about mechanical
gonna
error.
have problems.
Every hat is breaking the needles, is jamming. This is not a business
Yeah, but
operating
I'm trying to
machine.
work.
I know you're trying to work.
You're not helping.
I'm telling you I'm just telling you what it did to me so you can understand what it's
I
doing to
understand.
you.
You already told us on the phone, and you
Okay.
already told me again right now.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Just shut up and watch you? Or not explain what it's doing to me? Or ask, you don't want me to ask you no questions then,
I'm
right?
trying to work.
Okay. But I'm going to ask you questions.
Okay. That's fine.
And if I ask you why he's doing that, I need to know why so I understand why he's doing that. So getting frustrated is not helping either.
Exactly. So. That's
Okay,
why-
so you're here to fix it, not to get frustrated. You're here to answer questions and just see why he's doing it.
I answer questions when I'm asked in a proper way.
Okay. Okay, I got it all on tape, man.
That's fine.
All right, so just plan on being here for a while because this thing going to run perfect for hats before you leave. Otherwise, I'm calling finance and we're going to either take this thing back or get a new one or whatever we got to do because the videotape is all the proof I need.
Yeah. Well.
Okay,
A properly working machine.
it
needs
jammed
proper
3
work.
times, needle broke every time.
Yeah.
It's getting bird nests. Well, I don't even know what that means.
Still doing
Okay, needle broke again? Was that a needle break? I'm asking a question so I can know what happened. Yeah, it was a needle break. So that's 3 needle breaks on 2 hats.
I'm gonna change out a. I'm gonna change out a part for you. Okay.